A trip to California wouldn't be complete without a visit to the city of Inglewood. Just southwest of Los Angeles, Inglewood is known for being the home of SoFi Stadium, where the LA Rams and Chargers play. It's also famed for being the place where one of the most famous donut shops in the world can be found. Located conveniently just a short drive from many of LA's most prominent attractions and boasting quite a few of its own, Inglewood is a perfect place to stay when planning a trip to Southern California. Join Viewcation as we take a look at some of Inglewood's best sights and attractions. The Forum. The summertime heat in Southern California can be excruciating. Even though there are plenty of outdoor attractions in Inglewood, it's always nice to have a few indoor climate-controlled options as well. The Forum is one of Inglewood's premier live entertainment venues, and it can be found on West Manchester Boulevard. It can accommodate 20,000 guests, and throughout the year, it hosts world-famous performers covering a wide range of genres. Tickets can sometimes be hard to come by, especially when a big-name act is in town, so check their website and purchase your tickets early. Randy's Donuts. If you've ever played Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, or you've seen the movie Iron Man, then you're probably at least somewhat already familiar with this iconic landmark. Although this spot often gets a mention in lists of the top attractions in the Inglewood area, it does live up to all the hype. It's actually one of the coolest sights to see in town. Who wouldn't want to see a giant plexiglass donut? And on top of that, the donuts offered here are top-notch as well. Randy's Donuts can be found on West Manchester Boulevard, and it's been said it's the most famous shop in the world. But then again, how could you miss it? That giant donut sitting prominently on its roof is kind of a big deal. Hey, if you're enjoying this video so far, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to Viewcation for more. Stick around for more about the best of Inglewood. Darby Park. If you're looking for an excellent place to sit down for a nice relaxing picnic with friends and family, Darby Park has got you covered. While Inglewood is a city that's home to many beautiful parks, Darby has a certain charm that's unmistakable. Located on West Arbor Vitae Street, Darby Park offers numerous outdoor opportunities for its visitors to appreciate. The park features picnic shelters, restrooms, playgrounds, and even a skate park. Plus, there are multiple sports fields as well. So regardless of what sort of outdoor fun you're into, there's something here for you to enjoy. California Science Center. Science centers are always a good pick, especially when you're traveling with children. The California Science Center can be found on Exposition Park Drive in LA, which is just a 15-minute drive on Interstate 110 northeast out of Inglewood. Although its name has changed several times over the years, the center has been around since the early 1950s. Its permanent exhibits cover a wide range of topics, including space, engineering, art and culture, the natural world, and technology. The center also showcases temporary exhibits throughout the year, so it's always a good idea to check with their website to see what's new. The center is a 500,000 square foot facility divided into 4 areas. To see it all, we recommend setting aside at least 2 to 4 hours. Three Weavers Brewing Company. There are no shortage of craft breweries in Southern California, but this one has made it their mission to build community through beer. Three Weavers set out to bring the family together to spend quality time while spreading love and positivity through their beer, or at least that's what they claim. If you're a fan of craft beer, you should definitely check this spot out. They can be found on Manchester Boulevard, and their facility offers free guided tours to all interested in seeing how they operate. Eucalyptus Skate Park. California and skateboarding go hand in hand. While in other parts of the US, skateboarding is reserved for the younger crowd pretty much exclusively, in California it's not uncommon to see a middle-aged businessman longboarding to the office. Located in the nearby town of Hawthorne, Eucalyptus Skate Park features ramps, rails, halfpipes, and other skate park staples. If you don't have your board with you, there's a skate shop nearby that can provide you with everything you need to have a fun and exciting day at this world-class skate park. Exposition Park. LA's Exposition Park is one of the top outdoor spaces in the region. There are endless activities and amenities here for practically anyone and everyone to enjoy year-round. The park is located on State Drive, just a short drive northeast of Inglewood. One of its top attractions is its gorgeously manicured rose garden, which was originally planted in the late 20s. Conveniently located and stunningly beautiful, this rose garden is naturally a popular destination for nature lovers, photographers, picnickers, and lovers alike. The Hawthorne Aquatic Center. If you're looking for a fun way to keep your family entertained for the day on a budget, the Hawthorne Aquatic Center is the perfect place to soak up the sun and unwind. It features a pool for toddlers and a separate pool for older swimmers. There's also a lap pool for those who take their swimming a bit more seriously. Hawthorne Aquatic Center can be found on Inglewood Avenue, and the facility features all the usual amenities like changing rooms, bathrooms, and showers. Admission is fairly inexpensive as well. Westchester Golf Course. Spread out over 4,300 yards, Westchester Golf Course is a bit shorter than your average 18-hole course, but that just means it's the perfect place for golfers with not a lot of time on their hands to fit in a quick round without having to spend all day at the course. The greens and fairways are all well maintained, and there's ample lighting, allowing for golfers to keep playing even after the sun has set and other courses have already closed for the day. Westchester can be found just north of LAX, a few miles west of Inglewood. Autry Museum of the American West. Long before LA became one of the West Coast's largest cities, it was a part of the Great American Wild West. The Autry Museum celebrates this history and has become one of the region's top historic attractions. It was built in the late 1980s with the goal of preserving and promoting the area's unique cultural heritage. Aside from its extensive and impressive permanent collections of Western artwork and artifacts, the museum offers numerous programs, including temporary exhibits, guest speakers, live entertainment, and other family-friendly events like fairs and festivals. The Autry Museum is located in Griffith Park in LA, just a 20-minute drive north of Inglewood. Burbank Aviation Museum. Burbank, while best known for its showbiz attractions, is also home to one of SoCal's premier aviation museums. The Burbank Aviation Museum can be found on North Ontario Street, which is a 20-minute drive northeast out of Inglewood. It's run by a nonprofit organization of aviation lovers and history buffs. Their extensive collection of artfully restored vintage and modern aircraft regularly draws in large and diverse crowds of both locals and out-of-town visitors from all walks of life. Visitors can learn about the history of aviation, aeronautics, and engineering, while also getting a crash course on the men and women who made their mark on the industry throughout the decades. Visitors of Inglewood who crave a little beach action can venture out to see one of California's most celebrated beaches. Venice Beach. Venice Beach is only a few miles west of Inglewood, located between Marina del Rey and the Pacific Ocean. This lively seaside town's popular boardwalk, which has been featured prominently in countless films, is the perfect place to spend a morning or leisurely afternoon. There are a ton of trendy shops and cafes, and if you're an avid people watcher, it attracts an eclectic crowd of visitors. Venice Beach also has many art galleries and studios, surf shops, and souvenir stands. The Wende Museum. Museums aren't that hard to come by in LA, and even though many of them feature vast collections of top-tier art from some of the most prominent artists in history, it can be a bit difficult to differentiate them from each other. If you want a unique museum with an interesting niche that can't be found elsewhere, consider visiting this museum in Culver City. Here, you'll find thousands of items related to the Cold War and the USSR. The museum is a few blocks away from Sony Pictures Studios in Culver City. Now it's time to hear from you. Did we miss any of your favorites in Inglewood? Let us know in the comments section below. And before you go, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to Viewcation if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.